Hey Campoholic fans, Mike here. Today I'm going to talk about how to hook up your waste lines to your camper, drain your tanks, and then clean your waste lines after you're done disposing of your waste from your tanks into the sewer lines. So we're going to talk about that today, and we'll show you how we do it. So stay tuned.
I'm Missy.
I'm Mike.
And we're the Campoholics.
All right, guys, what I use are the Rhino products. This is for cleaning out your tank through a hose connection, and of course cleaning out your waste line with a waste line cleaner. This connects to that, this hose connects to that. I'm going to show you how we do that. This is your slinky to hold your waste line up. There's a connection over here. This gets connected to the waste port of the campground. And sometimes this doesn't fit in here snug. You certainly don't want to tip it or have it fall off. So I use this, and this goes in here, just like that. So that's more secure. All right, so we'll put our gloves on. We'll go ahead and dump our tanks, and I'll show you how we get it done. Stand by. All right, first thing we're going to do after we put our gloves on, we're going to go ahead and open up our discharge port. We'll use this Rhino connection here. This is clear, so you can see the flow of the liquid waste coming out. And that's effective because once your wastewater goes clear, you know you're good. So we got that hooked up. I put these caps on the hose to help keep them condensed when I store them. It takes the air out of them, keeps the air out of them, and you can make them nice and compact in the storage bins. Hook up our Rhino hose to here. Always want to make sure this is tight. You don't want this falling off on you. Double check this connection, make sure that's tight. And just as this so happened to be, it was loose. I'm going to stretch your hose out. Hope we have enough. Now the concept with tanks is that everything is gravity fed. You got, this one has two grays and a black. It's all gravity fed. So you want a nice flow, so to speak, with your waste line to the sewer line hookup. So this is merely a support. Stretch your slinky out here. Hook this up over here. This is called a donut. We'll put our donut here. Push that down nice and tight. Make sure our connections are all good. And once it starts flowing, this will sag because of the weight of the liquid. But first thing you want to pull is your black. Go ahead and start your discharge on the black, stand by and let it go. All right, our system has a black tank flush. We're going to, while that black tank is draining, we're going to also flush it out while it's running. So we hook up our black tank flush line. In this particular unit we have a black tank flush line, so we're going to hook that in. That's secure. We're going to turn on our water. No leaks. And our black tank is now being flushed with the water coming through our flush system. So we're gonna let that run and go until our black tank water is clear from the discharge port. All right, our black tank flush is on. Imagine aerators are pushing water inside the black tank, flushing out all the deposits, debris, whatever you want to call it, the solids on the bottom of the tank resting. It flushes all that out. So in about 20 minutes, I'll just let it run until that water comes pretty darn clear, and then I know I'm good to go. All right, so stand by. We're gonna let that run, and I'll pick it up from there. All right, our black tank water is pretty clear now. So it's been running a good 15, 20 minutes about. So we know our black tank is nice and rinsed out, so there'll be no issues. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this water off. And then I'm going to do some preventive maintenance. I'm going to lube the pull rod on our black tank with CRC white lithium grease is what I use. So go ahead and shake this up. Spray the pull bar. And I'm going to go shut our water off and then close off our valve. All right, I've shut the water off for our tank flush. I'm going to go ahead and close our black tank line. Like I said, I'll use white lithium grease to clean it off. That's shut off. Now this is the important part. The next step is to use your gray water lines or your gray tank lines, your gray tank flushes, to actually flush out, because it is soapy water, to flush out your sewer hose. So we're going to start with the kitchen sink first. So we're starting with the kitchen sink gray water, because that's going to have some debris in it from the kitchen being used, your kitchen sink, dishwashing, maybe food particles, whatever. That's all going to be in there, so we're going to drain that first, and then we're going to drain our shower after this is empty. All right, looks like our kitchen gray is finishing up. So again, since that pull rod is out, I'm going to go ahead and shoot some lithium grease on that. And we're going to go ahead and pull our gray for the showers and the bath sink. Again, using that gray water to rinse the black water out completely out of your sewer line, your Rhino hose or whatever brand hose you use. So that's what that purpose is for. Always go with your gray tanks last. Clean that hose out. All right, so we're going to do that, and after that I'll show you how we clean up the hose. All right, our gray tanks are done. So we're going to go ahead and close both the grays. Close that off, and then we're going to begin to break this down and get it all cleaned up. All right, our tanks are all flushed out now. We did the black first, then we did the kitchen gray, and then the bath gray to wash that hose out pretty good. We're going to go ahead and break this down. We're going to rinse this hose out one more time with our hose connection. So we're going to take this off, hook this rinse up, turn it on, pick it up, one final good rinse. Shut that off. I'm going to unhook this. We're going to Clorox the opening here. Don't forget to walk it. All right, I'm going to put a cap on here. Bring the other end of our hose, rinse it off with Clorox. Get Get our other cap ready. We're going to collapse the hose. Slinky out of the way. Now both these, again, put it on. Take the air out of the hose so you can collapse it. Put your other end on, lock it in place, and the hose stays this size. So put it in our bin. Collapse our slinky. Put it in our storage bin. Take the end piece off, Clorox it down, put it in our box, take the donut off, Clorox it down, put it in our box, take the connection off here, Clorox it down, put it in our box, shut this up, so we'll Clorox this down, put a cap on, and we're good to go. All we gotta do now is put this away, and just all we gotta do is turn the water pressure off, take that, stow it away, and we're good to go. All right, so again, clean out your black first, dump your black first, your kitchen gray, and then your bath gray, and you should be good to go. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of it. Please subscribe below, ring the bell for notifications for more tips and tricks on camping. And every day is once in a lifetime, even when you're dropping tanks.